Top 8 most ridiculous items rich people spend their money on. What else do you buy after acquiring the most expensive houses, cars, private jets, ships, and other luxuries? I'm sure you know that some people have more money than they can dream of spending in their entire lifetime. So while you and I scurry around for our daily meals, these guys do not have such peasant worries. Instead, their concerns lie in buying the next weird item that pops into their mind and is within the purchasing power of money. Before we start, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, helping our channel grow. It's a countdown once again, and today we will be counting down the top 8 most ridiculous items rich people spend their money on. You can only imagine some of the items on this list, and I can assure you, there are some pretty ridiculous things on this list. Number 8. Private islands and small towns. When the world's billionaires have bought the most expensive houses and cars around, and they still need something else to flex on the masses with, what do they go for? Private islands, of course. Oh yes, islands are for sale. In 1979, Sir Richard Branson, for a whopping sum of $320,000, bought Necker Island within the British Virgin Islands. In 2005, it was time for the A-list actor Leonardo DiCaprio to flex his muscles. He acquired Blackador Cay, a small island off the coast of Belize. He bought the island for $1.75 million. He intended to build an eco-resort that would run on renewable energy. Billionaire Oracle founder Larry Ellison in 2012 bought 97% of a Hawaiian island for the sum of $300 million. If you have some billions stashed in a Swiss account and are not interested in islands, well, you still have options. In 1989, the town of Braselton was sold to Kim Basinger and some other investors for the sum of $20 million. She intended to turn the farmlands in the city into a tourist attraction and a film studio. She later ran into debt and was forced to auction off her town. Just in case you feel like buying a town, some towns have been set up for sale in Spain due to people's movement from rural environments to cities. Some towns could be purchased in the USA for as low as $3.8 million. The rich do have it differently. Number 7. Gold shirts. Maybe you haven't heard of buying a town or an island before. I doubt you have heard of buying a pure gold shirt. Now, I'm not talking of a shirt woven with materials of golden color. I mean a shirt made out of pure gold. Back when we were kids, we probably imagined having a shirt made out of money, or maybe that was just my dream. Well, I guess a shirt made of gold is a much higher goal. Pankaj Parakh, a wealthy Indian textile businessman, decided to gift himself with a custom-made pure gold shirt for his 45th birthday. The 18 to 22 karat shirt weighed more than 4 kilograms, a bit too heavy if we might say, and it took 20 hand-picked artisans 3,200 hours over 2 months to craft and stitch his dress. If this wasn't enough, in 2013, Dada Fuge got a custom-made shirt of solid gold. The shirt cost upwards of $250,000 and took a team of 15 artisans 16 hours of constant work for 2 weeks to achieve this feat. He didn't stop there. He made sure all the accessories attached to the shirt were also made of pure gold. While we might have varying reasons for owning a gold shirt, Fuge just wanted to attract the ladies. Quite sadly, he got the wrong kind of attention. He was beaten to death by 12 men over a money dispute. Number 6. Gold toilets and bathrooms. Do you want to take a dump like royalty? While many third world countries hardly have enough to afford clean water and a proper bath, some wealthy people opt for building toilets out of pure gold. In Hong Kong, a particular jeweler spent $3.5 million building a bathroom made entirely of gold and precious jewels. The bathroom was built in 2001 and still holds a record in the Guinness World Records as the most expensive bathroom. It houses a 24-karat solid gold toilet. Former boxer and boxing legend Mike Tyson also once bought a 24-karat gold bathtub for $2.2 million. If you want to feel royal while you do your dirty business and have some millions of dollars stashed in a secret vault, you can also afford a toilet made out of pure gold. You might even break a Guinness World Record. Number 5. Diamond Swarovski Crystal Dog Bathtubs. I guess you know why this ranked higher than the gold toilets and bathrooms, and if you don't, here is why. You can now get a bathtub for man's best friend at an amount some people do not earn within a month. This bathtub has over 45,000 Swarovski crystals, and it goes for about $7,000. While this doesn't come close to the prices of golden toilets and bathrooms, it still is a sizable fortune. Suppose you could buy this on a whim. Scratch that. If you can buy this at all, you most likely are a wealthy person without any care in the world. Number 4. Fossils. You know you are rich when you can decide to use a large sum of your money to purchase bones of prehistoric creatures long dead. While you claim to love biology and history and you would wish to visit the museum to see prehistoric fossils, some men with wealth go a step further. They own the fossils. In an auction in 2007, Nicolas Cage outbid Leonardo DiCaprio to acquire a Mongolian dinosaur skull for $276,000. Sadly, it was discovered that the skull was stolen, and it had to be returned to the US authorities. In 2014, billionaire Steve Cohen bought a 14-foot preserved shark between $8 million and $12 million, while 4 years later, an unidentified buyer spent $2.6 million on a dinosaur's fossil at an auction in Paris. The dinosaur is thought to belong to the Allosaurus genus. I know you might be surprised at some of these facts when all you care about is how chewy these bones might be for your dog. Number 3. Luxury ice cubes. In number 3 on the list of ridiculous items rich people spend their money on, we have luxury ice cubes. Yes, you heard that right. Luxury ice cubes. While every regular person allows a simple refrigerator to turn their water into ice using ice trays, the rich take it steps further. Glace Luxury Ice Company provides entirely hand-carved ice blocks for those that can afford them. These ice cubes offer the highest level of presentation and purity while minimizing the amount of dilution that interferes with a premium drink's fine taste. You can now have your cocktail with an extra taste of finesse added. It doesn't cost so much compared to the other items on this list. Glace Luxury Ice Company sells in pouches of 50, and each bag goes for about $325. Yes, you heard that right. You can get your frozen water for $325. Number 2. Gold pills that turn your poop color into gold. While it was difficult picking which would rank first between these two, one had to come in second. Quick question, do you ever really check out the color of your poop? Just fact checking. It should be common knowledge that there are some drinks and meals that affect the coloring of your poop, like poop dye. I dare say none of this coloring can make your poop golden. From time immemorial, gold has been a symbol of wealth and status. And the more gold you have around you, the wealthier you seem. So why not have your poop in gold? You spend money getting a golden shirt, a gold-plated iPhone, golden cups, a gold-plated car, bathtubs, and toilets made out of gold. Let us take it a step further and have gold-plated poop coming out of us. That would flush well down a golden toilet. Some pills cost $425 a pop, the price of a PS5 to turn your poop gold-colored. So, if you are tired of pooping regular poop with the rest of the peasant population of planet Earth, for $425, you can begin to poop like a god. What can't you buy with money? Number 1. Alcohol bottled after being poured on women's breasts. Do you have a few $1,000s in your account? Do you feel like getting something other than your regular Budweiser beer? You could go a notch higher and get yourself a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, or a bit more exotic. You are spending wild. Well, think again. Having access to wine bottles in your wine cellar or bar is something. Requesting wine kept for centuries is another show of class. But purchasing alcohol bottled after being poured on the breasts of models is a whole new level of ridiculousness. G Spirits, a German liquor company started by a pair of former bartenders, promises that all of its limited edition line of spirits have been poured over a model's naked breasts before being bottled. The cheapest offering in this set by G Spirits is the G Vodka. It claims that the G Vodka has been poured over Evelyn Albert's breasts, a finalist of the Miss International Hungary contest. The bottles are priced at a low $153. Wow. When there is excess money within a person's possession, the list of things to buy is endless. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed watching, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more great content involving Nexrich.